As it's Friday afternoon, I've got a couple of jokes I'm going to share with you today. I've had two sent in. I've sneaked into the staff room, nice and quiet in here at the minute. So, joke one has come in from Lily and Bailey Peets. Okay, so here goes with their joke. What's a horse's favourite sport? Stable tennis. Pretty good that one, Bailey and Lily, so well done to you. And the second one that's come in has come in from Mia in year 4 in Mrs. Attrell's class. And Mia says, her joke is, what do you call a chicken looking at a lettuce? Chicken, Caesar, salad. So there we go with our two jokes today. Hopefully over the weekend I'll get a load more flying in and we can get them read out next week. So over to you with the fantastic jokes.
And it's Friday, and say hello, Mr. Buxton.
Hello, Mr. Buxton. We've just started our last run of the packed lunches for the week for the good children of Locato. Show them in the back.
Oh, that's just a few of them.
All lovingly prepared by lovely Emma in the kitchen. She's been doing a sterling job all week, so I hope the children have enjoyed eating their 3 lunches.
So we will keep you updated, and we are just off on our second drop-off. Okay, and we'll talk again in a minute. Take note of the sunshine.
So here we go with today's shout outs. I've managed to sneak out into the new bell tent which we've got out on the school field and been kindly lent to us over the next few weeks. So I've sneaked into the tent and here we go with some of our shout outs for today. So first up we've got a shout out from Bo. She'd like to give a big shout out to her mum for helping her and her brother whilst getting all the jobs done at home, and Emily in Jellyfish class for having a go at all the activities in Seesaw, and to her family as well for all getting involved in some of them. She's posted some great pictures. Mrs. Horvath would like to give a shout out to Isaac and George for completing so much work at home. We've also got a birthday shout out today that goes to Jensen Holt. It's his birthday and we've had a quick message to do that shout out for him. Paige Doak wants to give a shout out to her mum because she's been really trying hard with the work and even joining in with the Joe Wicks videos. Eben Gray, can he give a huge shout out to his mum for helping him with everything, even the maths, when she sometimes doesn't get it. Eva Holt's also been on. She wants to give a shout out to her mum for doing everything at home to help them. We mentioned her brother's birthday, and she also wants to give out a shout out to her dad because her dad Stephen is doing loads helping get all the medicine to the NHS, and that is a fantastic job, so well done to them. Lily McWilliams also wants to give a shout out to her mum because she has been non-stop helping her and her brother with their work at home. Helen Cavill wants to thank all teaching staff, the head and all the dinner ladies and all the admin staff for doing everything we've been doing. Everything we're doing for the children is amazing, so that's a thank you from her. Mrs. Campbell also sent me a quick message, can give a shout out for Imogen Mitchell. She's been working very hard and sent a lovely thumbs up photo to cheer Mrs. Campbell up. Cindy Hannah wants to give a shout out to India. India's not been feeling very well over the last couple of weeks, so she wants to say hi to her. And we also need to send a special message to Sam Wall. Sam has not been very well and ended up with a bit of time in hospital, so hopefully Sam is feeling much better and is on the mend. Tammy Bromfield wants to say to Cooper, get a shout out for him because he's working very hard on his schoolwork and he's not always finding it easy with his noisy little brother distracting him. So Mia in 3S, can she give a shout out to her mum for working at home with 4 kids around her? And Mia's mum's been getting on and doing a brilliant job there. Amelia and Omar in Mrs. Squires Martin's class. So Amelia, you've got a shout out for your musical contribution, and Omar, Mrs. Squires Martin was really impressed with your idea for some nature art. So there we go, there's our shout outs for today. That brings us to the end of the first week with our school closed. Hopefully you have a really busy weekend where you can forget about doing any learning, just chill out, spend some time, hopefully the weather stays nice, and I'm going to finish now. I'll be back on Monday with Mr. M's COVID Cam.